All right, time now here on The Edge for our sports prep spotlight, and we're talking high school football. St. Mary Springs has played in a bunch of big games in the Ledgers with 10 straight titles, had a championship last season, 21-game winning streak to prove it. And our prep specialist, Doug Ritchie, is here as we start to talk about these games. And Springs' opponent, though, was Omro, who's going to be making only their second playoff appearance in school history. This was a great game as our game of the week this week, Doug.
You know, we picked a good one because you had a team like Springs that's one of the premier programs in the state. Omro, a lot of people don't know about the Omro football program, but Friday night at about 9:30, a lot of people knew after that big win, and just first playoff appearance since 1996, first conference championship in 39 years. So it was a great evening.
Well, St. Mary's looked in control early in this game. Took that 14-0 lead, and it looked like, hey, they might just run away with this. They've got the experience. Omro hasn't been there. I mean, they don't know what it's like for that these big games.
Yeah, when it went 14-zip, I'm thinking, oh boy, you know, Omro hasn't been here. They really haven't played a team like Springs this year, especially in conference. You wonder how a team like this is going to respond, and Ryan Winsky here responded pretty well with a touchdown, and he really carried him with 3 scores. And Omro showed a ton, not just winning the game, but who comes back on Springs when you're down 14-zip in that league?
Yeah, they just kept making good plays. They pulled the upset. They won by 3, and they're headed to a conference championship. They're pretty excited.
I'm so proud of the kids. I mean, they deserve this. They're the ones who worked and put the blood, sweat, and tears in. You know, we put a philosophy out there and hope they buy into it, and they did. And I'm so proud of them, and I'm ecstatic for the community. I mean, 39 years it's been since a team has won a conference championship here, and to come out and do it against a great team like Fond du Lac Springs, they're just outstanding. And, you know, to win it here at home with this kind of crowd, this kind of hoopla going on, it's indescribable feeling right now.
Yeah, that was kind of nuts out there for sure. All right, let's go to the FRCC. Now, it's over pretty much, head into that final week of the season. Ashwaubenon stays undefeated, got the road win on Friday night. And really, it seems this is just a solid team. Any holes here that you see going into the playoffs, Doug?
One game I saw them, they played great defense, didn't score. The next game I saw them, they scored and still played great defense. So I think they're a team that's going to win with defense, but they got helped out. They were expecting to go into the final week having to win outright, but a couple losses by Southwest and Manitowoc gives them the conference championship with a week to go now.
Yeah, let's take a look. As we mentioned, undefeated Ashwaubenon goes in, going into the playoffs. They've got 1 game remaining. Bayport, all these teams go into the playoffs, however. Bayport, Southwest, Manitowoc, Notre Dame, Sheboygan South, even if they lose this week, most likely still going in as well. So really a strong conference showing.
You're looking at probably 6 teams going from a 12-team league, and those teams up above are really good. Ashwaubenon especially could make a deep run.
OP Small, great matchup in Week 7 as well. Brilliant and Hilbert are only about 8 miles apart. Lions were undefeated. Wolves had only 1 loss. You got to love these late-season matchups when you get these 2 powerhouses at each other. Brilliant's defense came to play, Doug. That's something that's going to carry them through the postseason.
Yeah, we saw them earlier in the year against Roncalli, and 3 interceptions in the 4th quarter, south of the game away. They didn't wait long this time. I mean, they 49-0. Hilbert just couldn't hang with them, and Brilliant is one of those teams that we're going to be talking about late in the playoff run because they got it all, especially at the Division 5 level.
Yeah, we mentioned 49-0, and so that means that's Brilliant 8-0. You know, Roncalli, don't go to sleep on Roncalli, folks, because Roncalli's a really good football team as well.
Roncalli's going to be right there, and they might see Brilliant yet again in the playoffs, depending on how what teams qualify. They could see each other in a D5, and that would be a great matchup. So good league this year.
Yeah, Hilbert Reidsville's fastball also very, very strong for sure. Well, of course, seedings come out next Friday, and we're going to be all over it. We've got a full special for you. We're going to have a special edition of the Fox 11 Sports Edge. It's a prep football special. It will be next Friday night at 9:30. You can catch it right here. All the complete analysis, all the brackets. Doug's going to break it all down for us, right?
Absolutely.
Predict the winners?
Yeah, predicting the winners. I probably won't get anything wrong.
Prediction, nothing. You're going to tell us who's going to win. And don't forget to join us online as well, fox11online.com. We've got expanded coverage on our website. We'll have Wednesday night games, Thursday night games, all day Friday. Just keep going back there. Click on the high school, and we've got tons of coverage there. Doug, busy week next week.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, though. This is when it really gets fun.
Playoffs starting in a couple of weeks. We'll find out on Friday.